Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's Mexico going up against San Juan. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Francisco Lindor. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, Sammy Navarro. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Comes the 2-2. And a swing and a miss.
A small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Baez fires over to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at our lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base pass, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Rodriguez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Trevor Rogers.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Here's a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone. Ball 3. The pitch. That's a hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Navarro. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Swung on, ball 2. Verdugo going back. That's ball 1. It's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back to the ball and got it out front. And he stayed long in his foul ball. That's how you split the game. That's pretty much a double every time.
So digging in, Navarro. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Rogers, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And another ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swinging it deep. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the batter now, Christian Navarro. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. There's a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
What a stop to first. And they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming in his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here's Carlos Correa. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low. Now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A punch out there, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's going to be Javier Baez. And that's a lift to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Vic Caratini at the plate. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Verdugo racing over to make the catch. Strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a pitch. To the right side, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard at the plate, Joey Meneses. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Rowe comes in from second. It's 3-1. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Man at first, and now it's Luis Garcia. And the pitch. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Rowe comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And a pitch. This to third. Correa tosses to first. One out in second. Two on, one out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And another ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arm.
Out to short, Lindor. In plenty of time to first. Out number two, and another run comes in.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Ramon Urias will hit next. And at second. That's down and in. And that is in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. The Tropics with the lead, 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Jonathan Rodriguez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. Next pitch is outside. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one for strike 2. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And that's outside. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. His 9th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Base is empty, one away, and now the big-time power threat, Navarro. Yeah, there's a ball.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Navarro. Good eye in that spot. 2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Off the mark there. Now 3-1. Christian Navarro to bat next. And that's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
The pitch. Pitch out, but no action. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding a zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, he wants to add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base slugging too. Navarro, the lead runner at second. Navarro at first, 2 out of the inning. And another ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Got it. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Jarren Duran.
The right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Center field. Navarro drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
The second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alejo Lopez. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season. It's 5-3.
Home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 1 out, nobody on. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now Isaac Paredes. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 5-4.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. That was that fastball out.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. They go back-to-back. His 7th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 5-5.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Luis Garcia. A little out front there as he swings through it. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jose Urquidy.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Javier Baez. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kick steals. Got it. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
1-1 now. And that one almost hit him. Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. And that's a little high. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. One gone, runner at first. Now here is Jonathan Rodriguez.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he deals. That's the third. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. We're all tied up 5-5. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. Next one misses. And now 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Urias. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Back to right. He's under it. Drops into the glove.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Digging in, Alejo Lopez. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-4 hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over and have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Righty delivers. So pitched up better than that time. So now here's the DH, Jose Miranda.
The designated hitter, Jose Miranda.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Rosarena makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor digs in now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And now 2 balls and a strike. Up to the left, into foul ground. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Navarro will hit next. That one's in there. 2-2 now. The wind and the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Lays out. But he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here is got him looking. And that ends the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Randy Rosarena. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with one gone. Joey Meneses, the next to hit. The 1-1. In the air to left down the line. Sizes this one up. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Here comes a pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Christian Navarro. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now here is Carlos Correa. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Navarro aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offer misses down and away. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle. Righty to the plate. Popped up.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So runners at the corners. No. That's right into the outfield. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 6-5.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag for tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And a foul ball. One and 2 now. Ground ball right side. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they push across 1 run. 2 hits. An error. And no one left. We're through 5. The Tropics on top here. 6-5. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Luis Garcia. And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Alex Verdugo in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Pitching change here, Alex Claudio.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He'll score and then tie. 6-6. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a screamer into the outfield. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Shortstop Ramon Urias. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Line drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Bounce to the right side. Baez throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now back, second baseman, Alejo Lopez.
Now it's the second baseman, Alejo Lopez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Urias on third with 2 out. And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Oh, the swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Diablos lead it 7-6. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez. And the pitch. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff double. And that knocked bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Jose Miranda getting ready to hit. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. And here goes the dynamite. That one felt good. It's 8-7. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
The pitcher on here, Jojo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
The batter,
Navarro will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Two down. And now Navarro. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And misses inside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And they'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-7. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. It's in there. It's a ball with 2 strikes. Finds a piece and stays alive. Line drive, that's a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Isaac Paredes digs in now. Ball to strike. Good eye right there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 2-1. And a good eye there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
He was looking for him out there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 down now, and here is Joey Meneses. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Navarro going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. The Tropics have the advantage, 8-7. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Giovanni Gallegos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the first baseman, Christian Navarro.
The first baseman, Christian Navarro.
Right-handed reliever. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Now, Carlos Correa. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Swinging deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 9-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Victor Caratini. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Kelly getting loose out there. Gonzalez also getting ready. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-7. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the DH, Luis Garcia. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. The tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. In there. He's safe. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. Just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you need to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. 2 outs. Oh, that bumped him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, the pressure was already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, dude. Let everything out.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kick steals. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Alejo Lopez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Left-hand hitter waits. And he walked him.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boyd. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Dwayne Underwood Jr. will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Alejo Lopez. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now into the game, Marcelo Mayer. He's in at shortstop. So digging in, Jonathan Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And look out. As that one ran in and got him.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Navarro. And now the lefty, Lindor the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
It's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Moment earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Gonzalez deals. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in. Navarro waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
At the belt and fires. Outside low. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lindor over at second. Navarro on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside corner. Full count now. Christian Navarro up next. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And here is Christian Navarro. And a foul ball third base side. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And another ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. You're watching baseball exclusively on the show. On the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So digging in, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
This one in the air, center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Popped up. Navarro calls it in 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Joey Meneses now at the plate. And he deals. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club. Like no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Mets taking on the Tropics. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Derek Rodriguez. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, boy, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strike out per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Now all even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're moving for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's Oscar Mercado. And that's down and away. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. One out, base is empty. On the ground to short, Lindor gathers and throws to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Julio Teheran. What do we have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nimble, trusted his stuff, can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Navarro. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And another ball. To the right side. Takes it himself. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Jorge Alfaro at the plate.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first.
We talked about how the ball has come out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So up next, Jordan Diaz. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. Second inning here, no score. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Donovan Solano. Up and in, 2-1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Lindor out to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Christian Navarro. And the righty deals.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout.
This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends one out the opposite way, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient. And pulled off.
And Correa up to hit. The 2-1. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Misses outside, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Inside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's the right fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez. Left-hand batter waits. In there at the knees for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's ripped. Base hit. Roll back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Will most pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Vic Caratini at the plate, and a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Tehran, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 on, nobody out, with 2 runs already in, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. It's in play. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a long drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
And when Rio's here, 2-1 now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
First and second here, no outs. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now to hit Francisco Lindor. We talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ground ball could be 2. Downs. Good feed. That's 1. Really beat it.
There are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Digging in in is the switch inning outfielder, Navarro. And a 1-2. And down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Here's a 2-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting none. The right fielder,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Christian Navarro. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
That clips the zone. 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. On the ground. And that one handled. Jump throw. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Javier Baez. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Righty to the plate. Hard ground ball, base now. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jonathan Rodriguez. Up the middle. Downs. Sends it to first. What a play. Inning over. On to the fourth. Now it's the shortstop. Jeter Downs.
Jeter Downs.
Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
In the air, center field. One down. And now the center fielder, Oscar Mercado. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
One down, base is empty. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Jorge Alfaro waiting for a turn at the plate. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch. That one lifted to left. Drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, and now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came.